Hi, today's topic is on I am limitless. In fact, in Rapid Mind Power, I always keep saying Rapid Mind Power is more about transforming you, transforming your lives. So it's like transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Okay, so this is where. So what are the limiting beliefs you have got? What is stopping you? What is stopping your progress? Most of them, it could be your education, it could be your finance, it could be your bank balance, it could be the way you live in, the way the society, your family background, or your physical condition. It could be anything. Is it stopping you? And these are all registered in your so-called subconscious mind. And our core program is to change or to remove the so-called blocks, to change your way of thinking at the root level, at the subconscious level. So this is what our program is all about. So here I just want to share. I hope you have seen an elephant in a temple. If you've seen an elephant in a temple, the elephant would have been tied to a big chain. Sorry, a small chain to a small stone. Okay. With one kick, the elephant can break that particular chain. But why it's not breaking? It's purely because it's been conditioned. When the elephant was a baby elephant, it was conditioned. Or the baby elephant was trained with a chain when it was small, and the baby elephant tries to break the chain, but in spite of many trials, it was not able to break it. So a point comes in when the elephant conditions in its mind saying that, okay, I can never ever break this chain. So that's where it's been conditioned. So even it grows big, okay, where it can actually break the chain, it will never break the chain because it's conditioned in the mind that, oh, I can never break the chain. Many people are like that. We have been conditioned with our past experience. We have been conditioned with your failures. We have been conditioned with what happened in our business, okay, and or which happened with somebody else. And then we say this is what the limiting things are. This is what we can at maximum achieve, and this is where we restrict. So can we change it? Definitely we can change. Sorry, let me share my own experience here. I was an average student in my school, and with that average mentality, I thought, okay, the only way I can get, the maximum job I can get is a small job. So I applied for a government job. I got a government job. I started my career, and initially I was excited because I was seeing money at an early age. At age 20 itself, I started working, so I saw some money. But a point came in when I started realizing that I am not in the right place because the money which I am earning, the salary which I was earning was very little. So I started to look for some alternatives. So during that time, in fact in '97, I started to learn computers. I learned computer hardware, I learned programming. And those periods, actually, if you know computers, you're somebody like great, you're a genius in that area. And people used to appreciate me for whatever I learned and whatever the knowledge I had. So I felt happiness that, okay, I can achieve more in my life. I got that confidence. But slowly after marriage, in fact in 2000 when I was married, that is the time I really understood how much is my salary, and I can't live life with this salary. So again I started asking this question, how long am I going to live in this area? How long am I going to be like this? So I started asking one question, do you have one life or many lives? I said, it's only one life. So in this life, where do you want to be? You want to be the top or you want to be the bottom? I said, I want to be the top. So I said, okay, so this is not my place, so I need to step out. I need to come out of this. So after 14 years in the government job, I resigned. You know what the name I got? Many people criticized me, they mocked me and said, you're a fool, you're an idiot, and blah, 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 all that, okay? Most of the people, in fact, my closed ones were the people who actually insulted me. I never felt bad about it because I know that I'm going to achieve something, but I didn't have a clear-cut game plan. I just had some gut feeling that I will do it. I will achieve it. It was not easy. The first 6 months after my resignation, after quitting the government job, I literally struggled. I didn't have a big bank balance. I didn't have any savings at all with me, and I had one kid and second kid on the way. And in this struggle, I joined a small company as a marketing manager. And before the company, in fact, I tried for a call center job where they said. The final interview was rejected, and so I just said, okay, I can try for any other job, and I got a marketing job in a small company, but there also I didn't get paid. But I said, okay, fine, something is better than nothing. So I started to work there to learn what is marketing all about. So in the process, I used to read a lot of books. And that time I approached another company, there's an ad in a paper by a Singapore company, and approached them, and they said, okay, you're selected for our company. So I joined that company, but that time it was actually on the internet. The marketing was on the internet, and we used to sell seminars of the world-class speakers online. And that was very tough for me because I never sold anything online during that time. I'm talking about 2004. You can just imagine what was the internet penetration during that time. I was literally struggling there. I couldn't really sell anything. And the only person whom I know was Robert Kiyosaki, whose video was available. But there are many mentors and gurus available, but I didn't know any of them. But I was trying to sell these people. And everybody used to say, yeah, product is good, but I don't want it. So I thought this is not a place for me. I was planning to quit that company also. But something went in my mind and said, how did you learn computers? Who taught you computers? You're not a born computer expert. So you learned all this through your passion. So why don't you start searching on this? Why don't you learn marketing? So that point, I started to learn marketing from my own product. In fact, I started learning from the world best gurus like Joe Girard. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records as the best salesman, like Brian Tracy and Anthony Robbins. Anthony Robbins is on NLP. So all these people, they really molded me. They really changed my way of thinking. The next 6 months, I said, put anybody in front of me, I'll close. And many people again insulted me and criticized me and said, you can't do it, it's not that easy, blah, blah, blah. All these rejections came in front of me. But I said, I'm going to do it anyway. And a point came in where I was recognized as the best marketing manager by the company. And a point came after 2 years where my general manager was stepped down. And I wanted to be the head of the company. And again, when I approached my MD, she said, you're not fit for it because you don't have you don't have big background, you don't have any experience, and even marketing manager is too much for you. But we have put you there, so it's better to just say remain as a marketing manager. So, but I challenged my MD and said, give me this company for 3 months. If in 3 months, if I don't take the next level, I will resign this job. Actually, what happened was I took my company from 5 lakhs per month to 50 lakhs per month in just 6 months' time. It's almost 1000% growth in 6 months' time. So after that, I just found, okay, this is where I learned and I knew how to take a company to the next level. I resigned that. And I said, I don't want to work anymore. And after some months, I just said, okay, this company, I can learn a lot through this products. So why don't I learn and why don't I be a part of it? So I joined as a distributor. I started promoting this product outside the company on a commission basis, for which I was paid huge commissions. And I started making a lot of money through that. A point came in. The company said we are going for IPO. We are giving away some 5,000 shares, and you need to do this many number of sales. So we strategized and we gave a game plan, and in just one day we were able to give a minimum of 1 crore 5 lakhs in a single day. So that changed my life completely. And from there, I stepped down. Again, I just said, okay, I no more with the company, and I started my own company in the name of Rapid Consultancy and Training Academy. So I was thinking that I was very good into sales training, and NLP sales training and all. So when I started this company, another company approached me and said, why don't a US-based company approached me and said, why don't you be our vice president marketing? I said, I will not come in the payroll, but on a commission basis, I'm ready. Say that's okay, fine. You take the designation as a VP, but you can be a consultant for us. So for 6 months, I was in the company, but after 6 months, the company couldn't sustain in India, so they just quit the office. They shut down the office in India. So I had to again go back to my own company. I started Rapid Consultancy and Training Academy. So during the time, my entire focus was only focusing on sales. But once I was just listening to my mentor, Anthony Robbins, where he says in one of his audios, I went to the best psychiatrist in the US and asked him, do you have any rejected case? So the psychiatrist gave me a 14 years rejected case, and I made him normal in 4 months' time. So I was just thinking, when Anthony Robbins can do, because Anthony Robbins mentions that I'm just high school pass. So I was just thinking that when Anthony Robbins can do, in fact, I'm since following him, why don't I apply this, or why don't I try on this? So I started actually trying on these areas, on the psychological areas. Okay, what is that stopping people to progress, or what is the people disturbing? I was able to succeed. And a point came today, almost close to 10 years, I've been more successful in this area. In fact, I've brought in many people out of depression, out of the relationship problems. In the business, I helped them to grow close to 1000% growth in business. So everything started by programming their subconscious mind. So why I am trying to share this is from where I started and today where I am. And I want to always share to people is success is a journey, because many people, I've seen many people calling me and say I was so and so but today I am not there, and they only talk about the failures. They talk about where they are today and what kind of troubles they are going through. I always keep saying is when you are able to achieve that before, why not now? Okay, in fact you have got more experience. And if you go back to any particular person, let it be a film star, let it be any kind of successful people today, just go back and learn their history. Every person has come through challenges. So only the limitations what we put is in our mind. So when we open that limitation and just say, okay, sky is my limit, you can achieve it. And one more thing which I want to always keep saying is never compare yourself with others. You are unique. You are unique. Only always ask this is, compared to yesterday, am I improving? Compared to yesterday, can I grow? Where am I today? And am I willing to learn? If you have this attitude, definitely your life will be an example for many, many people. Again, as I started with the story, I want to end up with a small story also. Okay, this story is like this. A dog was very, very hungry and it said, okay, God, can you just provide me a meal? So immediately it saw a rabbit. Wow, it said, okay, so today I have a beautiful rabbit as a meal. So it started to chase the rabbit. The moment the rabbit saw it's been chased, the rabbit started to run, and again the dog started chasing. It was happening for some time. A point came in where the rabbit went into a small hole. The dog came near the hole and started to cry. The rabbit popped out and asked, why are you crying? The dog said, you are very small in front of me. But in spite of all that, I couldn't catch you. And the rabbit replied, you are actually running for your lunch, but I was running for my life. So my question to you is, are you running for your life or are you running for your lunch? If you are running for your lunch, I think this video is enough for you. But if you are running for your life and say that I want to make a difference in my life, please do contact us and we will help you to succeed, to make success in your area, in whatever area you are going through, and we will show that it is possible, and by changing your thought process, by changing your programming your subconscious level, you can reach the highest levels of your life. Again, if you are interested, please do call us. Our numbers are flashing here. And again, if you are not subscribed to YouTube channel, please subscribe to YouTube channel and also share this video to as many people as you can. Again, as I keep saying, Wilfred Stanley signing off from Rapid Mind Power. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day.